Alright, man, it's 2K13. Alright, guys, 2K13. PS3, like I did last time. See what I can do on here. I mean, I ain't modding. I don't think I got cheat codes, but yeah. Alright, let's get this thing started. I know I got some space. Oh yeah, if y'all got a PS3, add me. That's my name right there. I got GTA 5 now. Alright, let's get this thing started. I know some people like playing basketball, so you know who I'm going with. I'm with that Golden State. Feel me? I mean, I guess they wasn't that big. They wasn't that big then. I didn't think so. Yeah, they wasn't big then like they is now. Can't find them. Guess we can go against the... We're gonna go against the Spurs. Alright, let's get this thing started. We're gonna do a little fancy.
Introducing the control stick, new for NBA 2K13. The control stick makes it easy to perform dribble moves like crossovers, spins, hesitations, and more, with just a flick of the stick. And when it's time to take your shot, just hold down the modifier button and move the stick to shoot jumpers, layups, and throw down monster dunks. Performing more complex gestures with the control stick will allow you to pull off amazing dribble combinations and an entire arsenal of new shot types.
Yeah, the instructions. Really don't need to know. I don't even want to know them. I already know how to play. I mean, I've been playing on PS4, playing 2K17. I'm be recording that. Gotta cut this down. Games like this.
Time to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Steve.
Oh, what? Yeah, okay. Okay, I want to do something, but I don't. Alright. Yeah. I don't like my game being slow, so I like it being like 760. Value. It's like, this is my second video.
This is Kevin Hart. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. So with Ginobili sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich.
I think, oh man, my fault, y'all. I have to pick, I forgot to pick on 2K. My fault.
Tony Parker at the 1 and Danny Green at the 2. Boris Diaw.
Yeah, now I can play on 2K.
Is out there with Duncan, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Time for the Warriors. He is the 4 with Bogut at the 5 beside him. Thompson and Barnes at the 2 and the 3. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
Great job. Curry right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness. Yeah, he left with no choice but to foul there.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting this season.
Just trying to bring back PS3. That's my goal.
And Diaw drops the
I
ball.
want y'all to hit that subscribe button.
You know, a good way to get to the top of the Western Conference is to have the most wins when playing other Western teams. The Spurs did that with a great mark on the year.
Now Now here's Curry.
Don't do it.
Fires
Still
the
got
three.
that drop though.
And that one's good. Curry's got his first
Curry
bucket of
got
the game.
that burn ass.
I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Duncan kicks to Parker. Curry with the steal.
Don't do it.
The three.
Oh, it's not my stuff.
And
Okay.
that'll be Golden State as it goes
Oh,
up.
we gotta bring that
The
back.
Warriors
Bring
retain
that back.
possession. He dishes it to Bogut. He feeds it to Barnes. Right side, Lee. Just 5 to shoot. The three
Is
is
it
one.
true?
Another miss by Curry. We always hear about how tough and brutal the West can be, Steve, but the Spurs made it look so easy.
And I played with Pretty Boy Fredo too. PS4.
Yeah, it was really shocking, Kevin. I mean, everyone knew the Spurs would be good, but not that good. They went
So I want you to
35
hashtag Pretty Boy Fredo.
Western teams. And that winning percentage, interconference, is really what allowed them to get that #1 seed going into the playoffs.
Now Parker. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker.
Eating on the cook.
Duncan's got his first bucket of the night.
Clay Thompson wide open. No, he got that
He
burner.
had to set a Doris Burke. Doris?
What the world?
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger.
What the world,
You have to be
dude?
tight to him,
Everybody
get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Curry. Connects from
Oh,
three-point range.
Curry
Curry's
got
got
this.
6 points.
That's the only person.
Can he stay healthy?
I
So he's been able to
see
play.
Clay
He's been
Thompson
very productive. He
too.
can pass, he can score down on the low block, and he just hasn't been able to consistently string healthy seasons together.
Here's Lee, following the score by Tony Parker. Took him no time at all on that one. Barnes has got his first basket. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Parker kicks to Duncan. Back to Parker. That's the bucket. And now Bogut getting a fresh start with the new team. He's hoping to put those injuries behind him.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, Kevin, he's a I think he can be a dominant player. He
Don't
passes
do
well,
it. Don't do it.
rebounds effectively. The issue is
But you never carry hairline.
offensively, Kevin, as soon as he crosses half court, you have to pick him up. He's got unlimited range, but also the shiftiness on the
Okay, they
dribble,
said they
the
played
ability to
for real.
create space, get into the paint, and either hit a little floater or find a teammate for a jump shot. Well, one of the best shooters in the game, Steve, no question about that. The passing
Yeah,
ability
off
is
the
there too,
backboard.
but it's his honey
Yeah.
sweet stroke that really
Got
is
that
his
off.
best quality.
Now here's Diop. Following the miss by Tony Parker. Green.
That's off. That's not
And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 4
Don't do it.
on the
Don't do
field to
it.
start this game.
Yeah.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, what can we say about Greg Popovich, guys? 16 years as an NBA head coach, all with the Spurs.
Oh yeah, I want to give a big shout out to K-Shon TV, Drano
Any of the
TV.
4 major sports.
They the one that inspired me doing this, so shout out to them. Shout out to Pretty Boy
Throughout
Fredo.
that run.
Shout out to Tupac
And the
Game.
Warriors
Shout
decide to
out
take their
to
first time out here.
yeah, that's
when you
it.
talk about the long
Shout out to
tenure of
them.
Greg Popovich.
Shout out to them. That's the people that inspired me to do
during
this.
that time. Look at the numbers: 5th all-time in winning percentage, 3rd all-time in playoff victories, and of course the 4 NBA championships.
And the Spurs making a change
As soon as I make
here.
the
Matt
three, we're
Bonner
gonna do
has checked in
lights
for Duncan.
fight. Then we're gonna do it like
Comes in for Boris G.
when
Stephen
Green,
Jackson's
like when
checked
we
in
count
for
down
Kawhi
3, 2, 1.
Leonard. And Ginobili.
We're about the quarterback.
The Spurs have gone 6 back in this ballgame. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Bonner, covered by Bogut. Bonner dishes to Ginobili. Ginobili right side. Bonner. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Jackson. Thompson with the rebound. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11.
Don't do it, Bogut.
Here's Bogut. And it's Golden State.
Bogut, bust that thing. Who can bless that thing?
San Antonio trailing here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Jackson gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control
Curry,
early
take
on.
the lead,
Give and
bro.
take, back and
Give us
forth,
the lead, bro.
no way thus far. Yeah, 6 lead changes
Oh, Tyson
already.
said he gonna give us the lead.
1 second.
Okay.
Both teams playing hard, man. Right out of the gate. Just
These lights
filling
might
up.
about to come up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Parker kicks to bottom. That drops.
Okay.
And it comes off an assist from Parker.
Alright.
Parker's got 3 assists now in this one.
3, 2, 1. Lights fight!
That misses, but it kind of had it gone in. But on this first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. And well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done. And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
The Warriors
Show
trailing.
people that we can do it.
You know, the Warriors had a lot of issues last season, but
Jack on 4
one area where
shots.
they continued to improve is their performance against fellow Western Conference foes. They really played well against the West before injuries hit hard down the stretch.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We got Steven Jackson, Gary Neal is out there with Ginobili, and it's Splitter, and it's Connor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kawhi Leonard started for the Spurs last season as a rookie, playing the role of their perimeter stopper. Greg Popovich said it starts with his body. He has good size, huge hands, and quick feet, and he likes the role. He's aggressive and doesn't shy away. Failure doesn't bother him. You score on him, he doesn't sulk. He goes back and tries to do it better. If there's somebody on the other team that we think is a heck of a player, I want Kawhi to answer. Kevin, such a great vote of confidence.
That's right, Doris, thanks.
Well, Pop and the team really believe in him. They trust him, and he's rewarding that trust.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Lee's checked in for Beatrice. Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. Steph Curry is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for Splitter. Kawhi Leonard, and he's checked in for Steven Jackson. And it's Green in for Mono Ginobili. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The Warriors trail by 6.
You know, Tony Parker's not a great outside shooter, but he's gotten consistently better over the last few years. He's worked very hard at it, really improving his stroke, his efficiency as a shooter, and it's given a great balance between his inside scoring and everything else that he does for this club.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times. He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
And that one's good. Parker. We talked about Tony Parker as an outside shooter, as effective as he's been as a slasher. He hasn't really needed to shoot from outside that often.
Yeah, but as he starts to lose his step, he hasn't yet. I've not seen any indication of it. It will happen if he continues to play. And he'll have to rely more on that improved jump shot of his. And with his savvy and smart, I don't think it'll be a problem for him to adjust and be effective as he advances in years.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Lee. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Steph Curry. Rush's shot is off. Spurs leading by 5. Ginobili the pass to Diaw. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. A shot by Parker. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, I like